Okay, meat and potatoes. So meat and potatoes. These people tend to have more outgoing personalities. So they are people who go out. They enjoy being outside the house. They are social. People who prefer to eat proteins are generally more social than others. So if you eat protein like in meat, eggs, okay, it means that you are more social. You deal with people more. Okay? So is that who you are? Do you agree with that? French fries. French fries. Loving salty foods like French fries means you go with the flow. Okay, go with the flow is another idiom. Okay, go with the flow. The flow, it comes from the river. Okay, if you have a river and the water has a strong current, okay, so it's going really fast. If you try to swim, the water is going this way, and you try to swim this way. So you're trying to swim like this, okay? It's very hard. But if you go with the flow, you swim with the river, you go much faster and much easier, and go with the flow, okay? So you take things, so you go with the flow, so you take things easy and relaxed. You take things in stride and likely believe that what will be, and that is your fate. And your fate is out of your hands. So in other words, people who are like this, they just tend to lay back and say, okay, my life is already written. I can't do anything about it. I'm just going to relax and let life do what it does best. I'm here to enjoy the ride. Okay? So, are you that kind of a person? And do you love French fries, by the way? Okay, sweet tooth. Sweet tooth. Okay, sweet tooth. What this here means is not that your tooth is sweet, but it means that you love having candy around you. So you always love to find some type of candy close by for you to eat. Okay? So people that love sweet tooth or sweet treats tend to have agreeable and cooperative personalities. So these are people who agree and they cooperate. Okay? For example, if you have a baby and you want the baby to agree with you, all you have to do is give them some candy and then say, come on, let's go, and the baby will follow because of the sweet tooth. Okay? So, people that love sweet treats tend to have agreeable and cooperative. They are willing to work with you. Personality. If you prefer sweets, you are generally more giving and helpful than people who lack a sweet tooth. So when you have a sweet tooth, they say that you will be more helpful and you like to give more than a person who does not have a sweet tooth. It's quite interesting to see. And maybe you can begin to analyze people you know and see how do they react. Try going home if you're married and have a wife and give her some chocolate and then ask her to do something for you and see that she'll do it because of the sweet tooth. Once you activate the sweet tooth, then yes, it comes out. Okay? Okay, sushi. Sushi, here's sushi. If a spicy tuna roll calls your name, it may be because you are adventurous and always ready to try new things. You also care about appearance in most aspects of your life. So if you like sushi, this means that you are a person, you have to try new things, new cultures, and that you care about how you seem in front of other people. Okay? Okay, so do the foods you pick seem to like you? Alright, so I like pizza, I have a sweet tooth, I like sushi, I like Mexican foods. Does that seem to fit you? Now let's learn about some character traits. Okay, so what does character traits mean? What we just said recently is that what describes you as a person, that's called character traits. Okay, so being generous, being helpful, these are called character traits. Okay, so here we have someone, she is in nature, listening to maybe some music maybe, and she is calm. Calm. She is chillaxing. Okay? She is just relaxing and having fun. Right? So she has a calm personality. Right? Now mind you, we never say calm. No. Okay? Calm. Calm. Okay? Calm. Right? No L. Okay, this right here, when someone sticks their tongue out in front of people, okay, or they play with their nose, okay, we call this here rude, rude, okay, rude, okay. So being rude is someone who has no manners, and so they go and they yell and shout, or they just very rude, okay, very bad people, okay. So the receptionist was very rude when I asked to talk to my father, okay. So rude. Here we have what? Cheerful, okay. Cheerful. As we saw the word high-spirited, cheerful is happy, okay? They're cheerful, they're happy, okay? Cheerful, okay? So my sister is very cheerful. She's always smiling. My sister is very cheerful. She's always smiling. Here we have what? Here we have someone who is hiding. Okay? We call this person here shy. Shy. Okay? Shy is when, okay? Shy. Alright? So, my son is very shy. Whenever my friends visit, he stays in his room. Shy. Okay, this right here, we call this here nervous. Nervous. Okay? Someone who's nervous means he's scared. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Nervous. Scared. Okay? So he's a nervous person. He is a nervous person. Okay, what do we have here? You see how he opened the door for him? Okay, so we call this right here polite. Polite. So polite is the opposite of rude. Okay, polite is the opposite of rude. So being rude is sticking your tongue out, being polite, saying thank you, yes please, no thank you. Okay? So saying words like that, being polite. Here, what do we have? Here we have people who are sociable. Sociable, once again, means people who they come together and they talk and have friends and, they play games together. Sociable, okay? They love being with other people, meeting new people. They love going out. Sociable, okay? So, let's say Tommy is a very sociable guy. He knows everyone. Okay? Tom is a very sociable guy. He knows everyone. Okay, what do we have here? Here we have loyal. Loyal. Okay? People always say that dogs are loyal animals. They never stab you in the back. Okay, that's another idiom. Stab in the back. Okay, stab in the back comes from taking a knife and then hitting someone from behind them. So you stab them in the back. It means to betray them. Okay? Stabbing means to betray. So the opposite of betray is loyal. Okay, someone who betrays is someone who is loyal. Okay, so dogs are loyal animals. Dogs are loyal animals. Okay, here what do we have? Everyone here is going that way, except for this fish is going that way, right? And this is what we call rebellious. Rebellious. Okay, so rebellious means that you do what's in your mind, and it's always the opposite of everyone else. So you do what's in your mind, and it's always the opposite of everyone else. Okay? So, let's say Muhammad was rebellious. All of his friends entered the faculty of commerce, and he entered the faculty of law. Okay, so he was rebellious. He did not do what everyone else did. He did what he wanted to do. Okay, here what happened. This person walked out, and he closed the door, and it hit this person right here. And he was very thoughtless. He did not think. He just walked in. And then he hit the person without thinking. Okay? So you should always be aware. So thoughtless. So he was very thoughtless of my feelings when he said that I was a loser. Okay, so thoughtless. Okay, what do we have here? Here we have people who are waiting for a bus, and they're all waiting very patiently. Okay, so waiting. Okay, so waiting patiently. Okay, waiting, patient, patient. Okay, so it means to wait, to not rush, patient. Okay. What do we have here? This boy found a wallet. Right, this is what a wallet is. So you can see a better picture. Okay. So this is a wallet. So the boy found a wallet, and he's giving it back to the man. Okay, he's giving it to the man. Okay, so this boy here is honest. Honest. From here, he's clean, pure. Okay, so he's honest. So he knows it's not his, so he says, here, this is yours. It fell from your pocket. Okay, here, everyone here is happy, except for him. He is, we call him miserable. Miserable. Okay? Miserable is like very, very, very sad. Okay? Very sad. It's miserable. Okay, now what do we have here? Here, they put this boy onto a rocket and set the rocket off. This here is something we call imaginative. It's not real, but in here, it's what they think is happening. So they're imagining. Ah, yeah. So they close their eyes and they see what's here, and then that's what they think is really happening. So imaginative. Okay? So I'm a imaginative person. Or I have an imaginative personality. I love to think about things. Okay? Imaginative. All right, what do we have here? Everyone is racing, right? They're running in their careers. Everyone wants to be the best, right? Everyone wants to be the best. And this is what we call competitive. 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 Okay? Competitive. So competitive is when you are working with other people trying to become better than them. Okay? Trying to become better than them. Alright? So if you are competitive with your English, that means that you will try to work and become better than other people. Okay, what do we have here? Here we have someone is giving someone a gift. They're giving them a gift. Alright, so we call this right here generous. Okay? Generous or kind. Okay? Kind. So we can say generous or we can say kind. They both mean the same. Okay? So generous or kind. So she is very generous. She has given gifts to everyone. Or she is very kind. She has given gifts to everyone. Okay, same thing. Okay, so generous and kind. What do we have here? Someone did a test and he wrote things on his hand. Okay? He is cheating. So we call this right here dishonest. Not honest. So it's the opposite of honest. So dishonest. So he's not honest. Okay? Because he's cheating. Okay, what do we have here? Here we have a couch potato. Couch potato. Remember that word? It's a couch potato. Someone who is lazy. Someone who is lazy. Okay? So someone who is lazy, we call them a couch potato. Okay. What do we have here? Here we have someone who is arrogant. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the king. I know it all. Okay? We call this person here arrogant. Means that he has ego. He thinks he's the best. Okay? So he's arrogant. Okay? This is not good. It's not a good thing at all. Here, someone's always looking at their watch, the time, right? Someone who is impatient. Impatient. It's the opposite of patient. So a person who's patient waits. A person who is impatient, he never waits for anything. Okay? He never waits for anything. What do we have here? We have little children who are energetic. Children who are energetic. So energetic means they have a lot of energy. They have lots of okay? They are energetic. Energetic. They have lots of energy. Okay. Defining relative clauses. Defining relative clauses give information about a noun. They answer what kind or which one. We use the pronouns who and that for people, and we use which or that for things. Okay? So we've spoken about relative clauses before. Today we're going to speak about them again, only in deeper detail. Okay? So, for example, a lazy person is someone who or that likes doing nothing. They're both correct. Okay? Competitive people are those who enjoy challenges, or those that enjoy challenges. I have special skills which or that make me valuable. So when I'm asking, okay, a lazy person is someone who is that kind of person, or okay, so who is that kind of person? So who likes doing nothing? Competitive people. Okay, who are those people? They are people who enjoy challenges. Okay, I have special skills. What kind of skills? Okay, which make me valuable. Okay, do you understand? Our relative pronouns are optional when they are the object of the relative clause. She loves the chocolates, which or that I bought. So here they're optional. Okay, I can say she loves the chocolate I bought. But I can also say that or which I bought. It's up to me. The university which she likes is famous, or the university that she likes is famous, or the university she likes is famous. Okay? Now let's watch another video on the relative clauses, and then we're going to go over a few exercises. Okay?
Welcome to Series English. My name is Antonia Ramakar, and today I'm going to tell you about the difference between which and that, as well as the difference between who and that. So I'm going to talk about relative pronouns, and I want to make sure that you do not confuse these words, because sometimes you cannot use that, and in other cases you are supposed to use just who, and so on. Let's get cracking, and let's, well, try to clear things out and get rid of this mess. First, we're going to talk about the difference between which and that. So, they are usually equally correct in a sentence. For example, I need the book that you borrowed, or I need the book which you borrowed. Both these sentences will be equally correct. So here we are dealing with a restrictive relative clause. And what is that, you might ask yourselves? Well, let me explain. A restrictive relative clause is a clause which contains essential information or important information about the noun that comes before it. In addition, if you take it out, it will affect the sentence. Or the sentence might not make sense at all. Like, I need the book. What kind of book? What are you talking about? Let's take a look at a couple of examples.
Again for the 7th time? Well, this is turning into such a hassle for me.
And with that, I had reopened a door that I had successfully closed years ago.
So I think Alan will become the yardstick against which all future boyfriends will be measured.
What future boyfriends? No, I think this could be, it. Really?
Notice that in these sentences we do not need commas. So as for punctuation, you should be very careful here. No commas. Notice that. Well, in addition, in this type of sentences, you can use which or that. By the way, you can also use whose, who, or whom. So the number of relative pronouns which you can use in this type of sentences is the following. So we can use the following: that, which, who, whose, and whom. Okay, and now let's discuss the second type of relative clauses. Here we are going to talk about non-restrictive relative clauses. In this case, we are talking about some extra information, which is not that important. It's just additional information. And, well, it can easily be left out without affecting the meaning or the structure of the sentence. So it's not important. Non-restrictive, not important. Additional, extra information. In this case, we should use commas. We are supposed to use them. It's, well, more or less strict rule. In addition, we cannot use that. We use which, who, whose, and whom. No, that. Never. Be careful here. So, for instance, the book which I lent you had kept me on the edge of my seat till I finished it.